Hello. So I just did a yarn haul, filmed a yarn haul. I'm now going to do a book haul. Really?
Not good.
It's like the fifth time. The fifth time I've tried to start a video and James is making noise. And he broke the shredder. And he shredded the end off a pair of scissors. Do not stick those scissors in the shredder.
Come on, stick them in here.
Don't break another pair of scissors, please. I need them. James got something stuck in the shredder, so he decided to just put the scissors in to activate the shred function. And I think he put them in a little bit too far and shredded the end off the scissors. It's a good shredder though. just a good job it wasn't his finger or something, isn't it? Silly James. Anyway, I can't stop laughing now, sorry. I'm now going to do a little book haul. So it was James's birthday yesterday and we went to town and the library's been shut, but the mobile library was out, so I had to go in. And then I went to, James got a haircut, so for his birthday. Well, part of a birthday treat for himself. His actual birthday gift off us at his request was Domino's, which was really expensive, might I add. It's like £75, weren't it?
Yep.
For 5 people. It's crazy. We don't get Domino's very often. We don't get takeaways very often or anything like that. It's expensive and really, really unhealthy. So anyway, gone off on a tangent. While he was getting his hair cut, next to where he was getting his hair cut is a bookshop, a second-hand bookshop. So I nipped in there and bought myself some books as well. We also went for lunch, didn't we, in town?
Yep.
We went for lunch, didn't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Went for lunch and then we met up with James's mum, went for a coffee, and then we watched WALL-E, which is James's favourite Disney film, and had Domino's. And then when the kids went to bed, we watched The Thing, which is not for me. I fell asleep in the end, but James watched it again. That's what he likes it.
Making sure to point out all the scary bits so when you could have nightmares.
Yeah, I did not like the spider bit. That bit was... Ugh. Spiders are scary enough as it is. I love spiders, but they terrify me. Let alone freaky alien shapeshifter spiders with human heads.
Sure.
It's not for me. Not for me. I'm a wimp. So anyway, to get back onto point, my book haul. There is a mix of different books, and then I'm going to show you what I'm reading at the minute as well. So, from the second-hand bookshop, which is the £1 bookshop, because all the books are £1. It's fantastic. Then when I've finished reading them, I take them back to the bookshop and he can sell them again. So we've got Beyond Belief by Emlyn Williams. It's the story of the Moors murders. So I watched something on Netflix about the Moors murders, and I think it was an Ellen and Neil. I think I've seen the Ellen and Neil one, and I think someone else, I don't know if it was Danielle Kirsty, Anna Templeton. I don't think it was Bailey Sarian. Someone else did a video on it on YouTube as well, because I watch a lot of true crime, things like that, because I think it's important to know. It's important to know and know signs and be aware of what is out there, or what could be out there. So I thought, I saw that and got that. And then I got Willful Murder, The Sinking of the Lusitania. I can't pronounce it, but that one. And because it's always interested me, so I thought I'd have a little look at this and see what it's all about. And then I got Elizabethans, How Modern Britain Was Forged by Andrew Marr. I like history and true crime. And then I saw this lovely little book, and James highly recommends it, and I thought I'd give it a go. So it's Horns by Joe Hill. So I'm going to be reading that at some point over the next month, hopefully. So those are the 4 that I bought. So they in total cost me £4. That's it. That's it. £4. Really, really, really good value. And then in the mobile library, I got The Woman of Troy by Pat Barker. And this is a novel, I believe, a historical novel. So I like historical novels as well as historical non-fiction as well. James had his eye on this, so I got this out, and then I'm going to read it as well, but you're reading it too, aren't you?
Yep.
It's called Death and Fromage by Ian Moore. It looks really, really funny, so I'm hoping, like, from based on the back, it looks like it's going to be hilarious. So I know there's other books that this author has written, which, if I like this one, I'm going to look for those ones. Then I got Norfolk Murders. So obviously I'm from Norfolk, so it's very interesting. There is another one that I've got my eye on, which when I've done with this I might go and get that out, which is Unsolved East Anglian Murders, which I think is quite good. And then I got The Princes in the Tower by Philippa Langley, which that story has always fascinated me. So anytime I see a book on it, I will get the book out and read it. So those are the books I got yesterday, despite the fact that my TBR list is over 250 books long and sitting there and waiting for me to read. I went out and got some more. So, yeah. I've just finished reading Legends and Lattes. There is a short story in the back, so I'm going to read that today. I absolutely love this book. I read it in
2 days.
2 days. I couldn't put it down. I was finding myself getting frustrated that I actually had actual life things to do, so I couldn't just sit and read it all in one sitting. It's really, really good. It's not my usual type of book, is it?
Yep.
I love high fantasy. I love fantasy and sci-fi, but I'm usually a lot of action, a lot of death and disaster and rah. This is really chilled, and it was like a breath of fresh air, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The characters were great. Really, 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 really liked it. Thimble was my favourite. But I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And sorry, I keep looking at James as if I'm talking to him as well, because when I talk about books, it is usually at James. So absolutely love this. Highly recommend. I gave this 5 stars. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. It's really well written as well. And I now need to go and get the other one. So I think it's Bookshops and Bone Dust. Yes, Bookshops and Bone Dust. I'm looking for that now because I want it. And I have started, I know I need to read the short story, but I started House of Many Ways by Diana Wynne Jones. Now I've read Howl's Moving Castle and Castle in the Air, and I absolutely love them. So James, you bought me this, didn't you? James bought me this.
From last year or year
from
before.
last year's book calendar, and it's been sitting there waiting to be read. Now I read the other two. I think that both of them only took me maybe a day and a half each, didn't they?
Something like
I read them quite close together, but it's been a good year, and I'm looking forward to reading this. So I have started. I'm only 15 pages in, so I only had like a few minutes spare to read when we were at the hospital, weren't it?
Yeah.
No, I read that when we were at the hospital.
Yeah.
When did I read this?
No, you read that.
Yeah, when did I read
You
this
took that one with you, you didn't read it.
Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, wasn't it? And that half an hour before going to pick the kids up from school, we had a little sit down, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I read. So, yeah. And it's drawn me in again already, and I can't wait. And it's, I mean, the Howl books are lovely to read. They're really, I just love them. I absolutely love them. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. And I've also sent James about 100 reels of book recommendations for me to go back through and write them down and look for them. So I don't think I'm going to get through my TBR this year, but I'm going to read one book that I've bought and one book that I've already got and do it like that, and then one library book and do it like that, so that I get through some of them, and some of them. And then there's no pressure. Plus I'm doing my Goodreads challenge, and I think this year I've set it at 80 books. And I'm a couple of books behind because I usually listen to audiobooks while I'm cleaning and while I'm knitting. But the last couple of weeks, I have been watching true crime stuff instead of reading while I'm knitting and while I'm cleaning and that. So I need to go back to listening to my audiobooks because I'm halfway through. No One Left to Tell by Karen Rose. I've had a binge of her books this year. And I'm going to finish the whole lot. and then start on my new audiobooks. So I get a new one each month with Audible. So they're all sitting there waiting, but because I've started this series, I want to finish it all before I go onto my new books, because that's just me. If not, it makes my brain itch. So yeah, that's my little book haul and what I've been reading this last week. Really, I haven't gone back any further. I've read quite a few books this past month, I think, and I just thought I'd just do a couple, keep the video short. So yeah, that's everything. So again, have a nice day, and I will speak to you probably in a week about books. So bye.